Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see. I can listen myself. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Good, good, good. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get started in just a minute here. We're gonna get started in just a minute here. All right, I had a breathing exercise. I'm good, and we ready to get started. All right. Ooh. They seem to have started a little early today. Typically, they start at around 9:30. Well, it looks like they already started. So let's just kind of get an update, and we'll go from there. All right, let me share my screen. Hey, Tam. Hey, K. Calloway, DiDDY, Mama Bees, Baby Peaches. I see y'all. Hey, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen. All right, so we're gonna get an update from yesterday, and then we'll move forward with reading CNN updates, and then we'll go to the tweets. All right. Hey, Damon, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? Good morning, Demi. You in the bushes? Okay, I appreciate you for being here. Thank y'all for being here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a couple of things. Give me 1 second. I need to do something really quick. I need to turn one of my phones off for Do Not Disturb because I am waiting on a call. Hold on 1 second. All right. All right, let's get into it, baby. All right, so this is CNN's breakdown on what has happened thus far or what happened yesterday. All right, a former employee of Sean Diddy Combs took center stage in his federal criminal trial yesterday and testified that he physically actually assaulted her on multiple occasions during the time that she worked for him. The employee who testified under the alias name Mia is expected to return to the stand today and in the third week of the testimony. The prosecution has said that their case should last about 5 weeks. So that means we got 2 more weeks left with them, and then 2 weeks with the 2 weeks with the defense. Here's what we learned in testimony on Thursday. The ex-assistant described alleged actual assaults by Combs. Mia, who worked as Combs' personal assistant and for Revolt Films from 2009 until 2017, said that he actually assaulted her on multiple occasions. Speaking in nearly a whisper and sometimes breaking into tears, Mia said that the first time that Combs actually assaulted her was a few months into her employment when they were at the Plaza Hotel in New York for his 40th birthday party. She talks about a toxic workplace. Mia also detailed several instances in which Combs physically assaulted her, threw objects at her, or yelled at her. Mia testified that sometimes Combs treated her like his best friend or working partner. At other times, he treated her like a worthless piece of crap. On the stand, Mia recalled incidents of physical violence by Combs against his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, including one during which Mia remembers fearing that Combs was going to unalive Ventura. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm not echoing, am I? I'm not echoing, am I? Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Just let me know. If I'm echoing, let me know, y'all. No? Okay, good. Because I'm hearing the echo on this and I don't even know where it's coming from. Oh, here it is. Hold on, y'all. Turn this. Okay. Now it should be good. All right. Thank you for that. Thank y'all. Deontay Nash, a celebrity stylist who worked with Combs and Combs' ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura for about a decade, testified on cross-examination yesterday morning that he always had concerns for Ventura's safety. The comments came when defense attorney Xavier Donaldson asked Nash about his previous testimony in which he said that he saw a man enter Ventura and Combs' hotel room on New Year's in 2016-17. Nash said that he left their room after Ventura said that Combs wanted to invite another man over. Y'all know what that means. Now let's talk about Suge Knight, because Suge Knight, and we're going to talk about Suge Knight. We're going to talk about the Donut, whatever his name is, and a Gene deal as well. So, because it was a lot going on over there yesterday. My head was hurting. I was trying to keep up. It was just too much stuff going on. But I will say I don't really do Donut, but Donut did read that white man down to the ground. He did. He said that man got on public defender shoes. What the hell is public defender shoes? I cannot. All right. In prison, former rapper mogul Marion Suge Knight, who for decades shared a horrible relationship pretty much with Sean Diddy Combs, said that his longtime archival should take the stand in his trial. Now, why do you think this man should take the stand? Huh? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, LLE. Good morning, everybody coming in. Even if you're in the bushes watching, good morning, good morning. Speaking to CNN Laura Coates from prison, where he's serving 28-year sentence for a deadly hit and run in 2015, Knight said that he believed that Combs should humanize himself. I feel if he do tell his truth, he really would walk, Knight said. If Puffy goes up there and says, hey, I did all the rugs, I wasn't in control of my life at the time or myself, he can humanize his old self, and the jury might give him a shot. See, here's the problem, Suge. You're not in the courtroom. What I'm hearing that the jury ain't feeling Diddy, is what I'm hearing. Now, again, they of course they can't say anything, but it's based off of the facial expressions during testimony, based off of a couple of things. And I actually disagree with Suge Knight. I don't think that he should ever take the stand. You take the stand, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You're not gonna be able to humanize yourself, and all of a sudden the jury is gonna give you a shot. I don't really think so. I don't think so. Especially not with the rest of these testimonies and things that's getting ready to come out. I think that would be a dumb idea. But if they keep him sitting down, it's like he's scared to face the music, Knight added. He should just have his faith in God, put up his hands, and go up in there and tell his truth. Well, I don't really think he should tell his truth. His truth is a lie. Benjamin Chew, the co-lead counsel for actor Johnny Depp in his defamation trial, told CNN that this week that the standard wisdom is for the defendants not to testify, but added that it may benefit Combs to defend himself and express remorse over the allegations that have been brought up during the prosecution's case. I don't think so. I think that he has already done a lot of damage at this point. I don't think that there's anything that Puff can say on that stand that will make people feel like, okay, let's just say, for instance, Puff put out that video, and we knew that his attorneys at the time probably told him to do it. Puff put out that video right after the video of Cassie being beat down to the hotel. Puff put that video out talking about how see, what Puff is not going to be able to do is tell his truth and humanize himself. That is far-fetched from him, right? In my opinion. What do y'all think? Let me know. What do y'all think? I think that that's far from Puff's character to get up and, oh my God, I'm going to tell the truth. No, you're not going to tell the truth. You're going to leave a whole lot of stuff out because the truth has been spoken. There have been several people that have been able to corroborate Cassie's story and been able to give us the details on what he has done. I don't think Diddy can do any convincing to the jury after these people have given their testimony. I don't think so. Knight has resurfaced in headlines in recent weeks during Combs' trial as several former staffers employed by Combs mentioned the men's rivalry. It goes on to say that one of Combs' former personal assistants, Capricorn Clark, said that Combs once brought her to Central Park at night and brought up her former employment with Death Row Records. He told me that he didn't know that I had anything to do with Suge Knight, and if anything happened, that he would unalive me, Clark said. David James, another former assistant, recalled an instance when he and Combs' security guard ran into Knight at a diner. Then Combs heard about it. He ordered James to drive them to the diner, bringing 3 hand pow-pows with him. But Knight had left by the time that they had arrived, James testified. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Hey, IPV, nobody is listening to Convicted Life for Suge Knight. The last person Diddy wants to listen to is Suge Knight. I agree. Faith in God, he been acting like Satan. Right. All right. So, Um. Okay, so y'all know again, Mia's going by alias name. Um. So there you have that. Judge discusses how he can help Combs' lawyer get more time with their client. The judge is on the bench and he is working through some issues with the lawyers before the jury is brought in. He is discussing how he can get Sean Diddy Combs' lawyers more time with him to prepare outside of trial hours. And they were complaining about that. They were basically saying that by the time that they made it back to wherever they are, that they don't have time to consult with Diddy before he has to go back to the prison. Defense attorney has previously raised concerns that their team doesn't have enough time to discuss the trial with Combs, given restrictions at the Metropolitan Detention Center. Prosecutors want to show the jury charts of hotels and flight records. I eventually figured that this would come up on one of their ends. Prosecutors and defense attorneys are still discussing the evidentiary issue before the jury is brought in for the day. This includes summary charts that prosecutors want to use later at trial to show the jury hotel and flight records related to this case. Mia, a former assistant, is now on the stand, and the jury is entering the room, and that was about 25 minutes ago. I'm about to get into that in just a second. I just want to catch up really quick, and then I'll get into it. Assistant U.S. Attorney Madison asked the former assistant testifying in Sean Diddy Combs' trial, criminal trial, why she would write "I love you" in text messages to the music mogul, even after being actually assaulted by him. Because it's just how we talk to each other. When the dynamic would shift to the best friend dynamic, you are just desperate to keep it there because you're safe. I can understand that. Mia testified that Sean Diddy Combs told her to go to South Africa with Cassie Ventura in October of 2015 while Ventura was shooting a movie. While they were there, Ventura found out that Combs was cheating on her when she saw a video of him and another woman. Ooh. She was devastated, Mia testified. They were on the phone, and then at one point she didn't want to speak with him, so she stopped answering his calls, she said. Mia testified that Combs tried to get her another one of his employees, Christina, who is KK, and others to reach out to Ventura to get her on the phone. I was put in the middle, she said. So Mia is basically saying she was put in the middle. All right. So getting into this whole deny situation. So from my understanding, deny is denying that, wait a minute. We have 36 people in here and we only have 19 likes. That's a problem for me. It's a problem for me. Can we hit that like button, please? It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. So Denot is denying being knocked out. Denot also confronted the guy who, and I forgot what the guy's name is who put that information out. But Denot is just again basically saying that did not happen. It did not happen like that. It didn't happen at all. They had verbal sparrings back and forth, but it wasn't a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Here's what I have to say. I get it that the media is like right there. You know, everybody that is doing press, whether they have a YouTube channel, whether they work for Essence or whatever the case may be, they're there trying to get as much information and as much as they possibly can. Understandable. But I also think too, when you start getting into people's personal spaces, and really trying to go there with them, I mean, you can't expect for anything to to really, you know what I'm saying? He admitted Gene grabbed his chain. Yeah, he did admit that. But as far as that man saying that the knot got knocked out, they're not saying that that didn't happen. And people that were around are also saying that it didn't happen either. He did. Now, Gene did try to put his hands on the man. He did try to do that. But as far as like knock him out, I mean, the man, I can't even remember the man who reported it, but the man who reported it made it sound like Denot really got knocked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he got, I mean, really knocked out. So, you know, Denot's issue was, and let me see if I can find a video of him confronting him. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, it's on Tasha K's Instagram. Okay, here we go. Let's take a listen, y'all. And then we'll get into the stuff. Okay, the man name is that fake AK did a video talking to him. Who is AK? Fat ass academics. Chipmunk looking academics. Is that who AK is? Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it, child.
Where's this white man at? Hey, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. So what happened?
What you want to tell me? What
I'm not
happened?
the one who started the rumor. People told
Who
me.
started the rumor?
I don't remember who it was,
But you got a platform with how many millions of people?
Not millions. I got a 500,000 followers.
You got a 500,000
They told
followers.
me that you got into an altercation
but
with
you
me.
seen
That was
it.
it. I know. I didn't
But
see
you
you. I was trying to
literally,
ask you.
1 second, you literally went live and said I was harassing Gene,
No,
right?
I didn't go live.
You
live is
uploaded a
banned.
video
I uploaded
and said that I
yes,
was harassing Gene.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did,
no, I didn't.
verbatim.
I uploaded.
Why
video.
did you
I
make
said
all
you
of
got-
these people believe that I got beat up and I got drugged and knocked out? You heard it, but I'm here. You could have asked me. You didn't ask me. You created that for clout, clicks, and views. The same way you said that Jay-Z and Diddy came to your house for clout, clicks, and views because you stay in black people business. Diddy don't want to fuck you. Why is you here?
Hold on.
I do not really care
And
for
you
the
broke
knot,
because
but
you
he
live
read down.
over in New Jersey. You can't even afford to be over here on TikTok. Why is you creating rumors about black people though? Why is you in black people business? Black people took that, shared it on the blog.
The video is
black
on
people
my-
took it, shared it on the blog,
Okay.
and everybody had a field day with your lies last night.
Listen to me. The video of Rock Nation investigators who came
Fuck
to my
that.
house.
We know you lied. I
I'm
believe
just
you
saying.
lied, and I
Okay.
do believe
Well, the
you
proof
got
is
you a
there, so
package.
you're
You got
saying
you a promotional marketing package on TikTok to
Yes.
become somebody, and now you here wishing Diddy would smell your pussy. That's what I get.
I wish Diddy would smell my pussy.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
that's what it's giving. Because you was a problematic.
Wait. Oh my goodness. I wish Diddy would smell my pussy. And I don't even like that word, but that was funny.
That little short ass white man spreading lies around
dog.
with them baby
You
gap
started
shoes.
our-
Look at your shoes.
You started our whole
Look at them with the
relation-
public defender
You started our
shoes.
whole relationship.
And I told you
on
if
the
you
shit
played
side,
with me,
dog.
you was gonna get drugged for
That's
filth.
fine. Drug
And
whatever
this
you
is the
want.
start. You gonna get
That's
drugged
fine.
every day.
That's great.
And I want to see you red like a lobster for playing with me.
Okay.
Not red like a lobster, girl. Not red like a lobster. Listen. You know you gotta give credit where credit is due. And if a good read is a good read, it's a good read. And I ain't gonna lie, he read the man, and the man when the man responded to, "Oh, I want Diddy to smell my pussy." Oh, y'all's out here cutting up, child. Y'all's out here cutting up. The knot is not. I don't care for the knot either. I don't care for the knot either. But to me, that was funny. That was funny. I'm gonna read. I want to see you red like a lobster. That is crazy. All right, let's get back into the stuff. So there y'all have it. There y'all have it, child. Okay, let's go read these tweets. All right, let's see here. Judge. All right, here we go. We'll take what the court gives us. Anything else on summary exhibits, we're running into the jury's time. Let's get started. Can we have Mia back? All rise. Miss Simmerser, you may proceed. Did you call the other employees' family? Yes, I was surrounded by them, and everyone referred to each other that way. You dated an employee, right? Yes, Matt, the sound engineer. Were you and Matt able to hang out together normally? No, we had an apartment together in New York, but we were rarely there at the same time. And why did you have to go to South Africa? Puff told me to accompany Cassie. She was shooting a movie. What happened there? Cass had caught Puff cheating on her with Gina. She was devastated. What were her interactions with Mr. Combs? They were on the phone. He was in Miami, and she stopped answering the phone calls. I'll read the blue messages, which is KK, and you read the gray. That's you. She wrote, Puff Daddy wants to talk to you. Or PD wants to talk to you. Who's that? Puff. Audio call not completed. I wasn't answering the calls, but I spoke with Puff and he threatened to unalive me. Girl, here we go. What else did he threaten you with? He said that he was firing me. He said that I had to leave and fly back, and he threatened to unalive me. And Miss KK wrote, I need to talk to her. Not sure what to do. He needs you to call him now, or you don't have a job. KK, I really want you to come to the front of the class, because KK, you have been so complicit in all of these things when it comes to Puff that you are very complicit, ma'am. Very much so complicit. Child. Okay. And how did that make you feel? Desperate, terrified, and really, really sad. Did you answer KK's calls? No. I text back and I had been asleep. It sucks to wake up to this every morning. And I'm being something on from all sides. No, wait a minute. Maybe she meant pow pow on all sides, but not literally pow pow. Y'all know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to hear from KK. We definitely need to hear from KK, because KK did a whole lot over there for Diddy, covering up Diddy stuff. Yeah, KK did. She says, I'm in a effed up spot. And what was KK's answer? She wrote, can you call me when you get a chance? And I wrote, I'm having anxiety attacks and night fears. About who? Puff. And who are these WhatsApps with? Puff. I screenshot them. I've had other phones since then. And what did Mr. Combs write? If you don't call me in 2 minutes, I'm going to tell everything. You're fired. Fuck ABC and their lawyers. Let's go to war. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, Diddy. And what do you think he meant by telling everything? He tell Cassie about the actual assault? No, I don't think he would have told Cassie. Y'all think he would have told Cassie that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what do you think he mean by FABC? I had written a show based on my life as an assistant. It hit the press, and the most I've ever got. He was threatening to take that away. Did the show ever air? No. Hey, Sharice. Hey, Queen Keish. Hey, y'all. Miss LaQuanda. Shar. I see y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Hopefully y'all hit that like button. It looks like we got about 30 likes, but 54 people in here. Please hit that like button. Thank you. What did he write? What did he write now? Call me now. Call me now. Now. Then. Don't ever call me again. I wrote back that I'd be asleep. Wow. Is that the end of the screenshots? Yes. And what's this? My email to Puff and then to KK. And what you write? I'm really sorry, Puff. You know I love you, smiley face. I pay for my own flight. It will cost to change it. I'm sorry to ask for the money. I'm sorry. I want to make sure that you are good. At the end of the day, regardless, I love you. And why did you send this? He told me to return. He told me to stay. I couldn't afford to change. I couldn't afford the change fees, I told him. CC says Capricorn Clark says that she really needs me right now, but of course I'll do whatever you want. I love you. Oh, CC is not Capricorn Clark, my bad. CC is Cassie, for Cassie Combs. Who is CC? Cass. Uh-oh. I hate when it refreshes because it makes me lose my spot. Okay, here we go. And why did you write that? Because I worked for him. To him, that's all that mattered. And why did you CC KK in the email? Because I needed an answer. I was in limbo. When you got back from South Africa, where did you work? In the office in LA. And did you have less access to Mr. Combs? Much less. And did it make your jobs easier or harder? It made it almost impossible. I needed his okay for everything, but I couldn't get any responses from him. And how did it make you feel? Very defeated. What is this? It's a note from HR to me. And what was the date? March the 31st of 2011. Miss Schreiner, can we take the document down? I think it needs further redaction. Okay, so there's something clearly on the document that needed redacted. And what was happening? I was suspended without pay. What had happened? Not what had happened. Not what had happened. He came in and didn't see that I have laid. He came in and didn't see I have laid all the options out. He started ranting. I tried to point to the other options. And who was this? James Cruz. He worked for Puff in like a managerial role, and he asked for tickets. So I'm hoping that what's the name can give context to this. I wrote back, Puff is currently firing me right now. He wrote back, LOL. I wrote back, no, seriously, sad face. What is this? An email D-Rock to me on March the 25th of 2011. D-Rock asked what happened, and I wrote, he went batshit crazy about his shirt. Girl, that's controlling. If y'all can't see that is controlling, that is absolutely controlling. So not only was he controlling Cassie, but he's also controlling these people who work for him. Good morning, Aunt Natty. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so let's go over here and see if we have some context to some of this stuff so that we're not missing anything. All right, let's get into it. The jury saw messages between Sean Diddy Combs and Mia, one of his former assistants, on October the 31st of 2015 when she was still in South Africa with Cassie Ventura. If you don't call me now, fuck it all. And I'm gonna tell everything, and don't ever speak to me again. You have 2 minutes. F her. Call my house now or never speak to me again. FABC and all lawyers. Let's go to war, Combs wrote in a message. Mia testified today that Combs was threatening to tell Ventura about the actual assault, but with a different framing, as though it was my fault or that I was or had a part in it. Okay, now I can see him. I can see. I could definitely see that. See, this is why I always like to read this behind, because I like to get clarity and context, and they can't write everything in those tweets. So shout out to Inner City Press for what he does, but they can't write everything in the tweet. So, you know, I get it. Mia said that ABC had recently purchased the rights to a comedy show that she had written. She said that it was the most exciting thing that's ever happened in my life, and he threatened to take that away. In the messages, Mia responded saying that Ventura was busy asking Combs to give her more time. I'm begging you, she said in the messages. She just texted you. She said she just needs time to change. Please just be nice on the phone. Please, she wrote. I'm telling y'all, that KK, that Miss KK mama, you need to come to the front of the class, KK, because we need to have a conversation with you, KK. KK, who is KK? I want a picture of KK. What's the lady name? Let me see if I can find a picture of KK. I want to know what KK looked like. Let me see. Thank y'all for being here, by the way. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is KK. Hold on. Let me show y'all on Google real quick. Let me show y'all what KK look like. Here we go. Okay. This is KK, y'all. This is KK. She was his right-hand man for 8 years, according to this article. But this is very much KK. This is who KK is. Christina Courtroom. Christina Courtroom, bring your ass to the front of the class, because we got a lot we want to talk to you about. Because you, above all things, you are immediately complicit. All of the things, KK. Okay? So there's KK, y'all. All right. Combs sent a series of more than 10 messages telling her to call him before sending a message saying, in part, I've come to the conclusion that it's best that we no longer have any dealings. Mm, mm, mm. She talks about now tiptoeing around the rapper. Mia testifies that she emailed Sean Diddy Combs a few times asking him to tell her what to do after he threatened her job if she didn't leave South Africa, where she had been with Cassie Ventura to shoot a movie. The fees to change her flight were expensive, she said, so she emailed him and she couldn't afford it. She paid for her flights to South Africa with her own money, she wrote in an email. I need to make sure I'm following your instructions correctly, she wrote, and also told him that Ventura was upset and didn't want her to leave early. Combs, who didn't respond to the email, had directed Mia to go with Ventura to South Africa, she testified. She told Combs that she loved him more than once in an email. I want to stay with Cass, but I don't want to make him mad, Mia testified. I'm tiptoeing. That's the way that I would survive. So I didn't make him more mad or make him think that I thought that what he was doing was wrong. It didn't matter what I wanted or what anyone else wanted. It mattered what he wants, and he was in charge, Mia said. Child. Very vindictive. Hey, Miss Felicia. He is very vindictive. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, if y'all want to see something funny. So yesterday, I don't know if y'all know Ashley Miller, but Ashley Miller had posted this post yesterday, and it was funny. Let me let y'all hear it. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. I'm glad somebody said something. Glad you said something, Andre. I was wondering why everybody was leaving the chat. Shoot, instead of y'all leaving, say you can't hear. Shoot. Thank y'all for letting me know. For the ones that did. I was over here really talking too. Lord have mercy. I was wondering why the numbers was dwindling down, and I'm like, anybody gonna say nothing? I had forgot to, because I don't be wanting y'all to hear echoes, so I had turned my mic off. My bad. All right, let's get back into it, child. Okay, here we go. Where was Puff? So we're getting back into the tweets. Where was Puff with D-Rock going to the doctor and some other errands? I asked D-Rock to give me a heads up before they came back so that I could get out of the way. And what did HR tell you? Puff wanted me suspended without pay, and I was. Mia, does this memo document the reason that you were suspended? No. HR told me that Puff said that I was being insubordinate. And did you get any other documents like this from HR? Yes. And how did it make you feel? So sad that I did something wrong. And did you continue working for Mr. Combs? Mia says yes. Did you feel you could leave your job? That wasn't a thought. I tried to run away before and it didn't work. And did you feel that you could get other jobs? Oh no. Oh no. He didn't. He would have made sure that she couldn't get other jobs. Now I told y'all can hear me now, right? Can y'all hear me now? Let me make sure if I keep going. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Okay, y'all can't hear me. All right. Okay, good. So, ooh, sorry guys. I'm trying to adjust my mic. Okay, there we go. All right. And did you continue working for Mr. Combs? Yes. And did you feel that you could have left your job? And that she says that it wasn't a thought and that he pretty much made sure. Now, I told y'all that to me, I know a lot of people were saying, oh, he could probably keep them from working in the industry. I think it went beyond that because we talked about yesterday how the LAPD was in his pocket and how other people was in his pocket. I'm sure he had executives at these networks that were in his pocket. And I'm pretty sure you would have had to go find a regular job, like a regular job or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably have to go work at McDonald's, or you probably have to go to a hotel, or something like that. And back then, I don't think none of them was willing to do that. So I can kind of get it. I can get it. I can see it. Mia says, I was scared of him. When did you try to run away from your job? New Year's of 2010 and 2011? Where were you? Miss Brat, or Saint Brats? And who was there? Me, Puff, Kim, and the kids, and some others. Where did you stay? A yacht that Puff created? I hate when it's updates because I'm lost. This is 2 minutes, 4 minutes, and 47 seconds. What the hell? Did you delete a tweet? Oh, okay, here we go. And that was chartered, not created. He cost Wendy Williams a job, and she was already famous at the time. Yep. I'm telling you, I really think that it wasn't just the industry. It wasn't just the entertainment industry. I feel like it was beyond that. I feel like his main goal was to make their life a living hell. And by all means, he was going to do that. And you also have to think about it too. Back then, jobs were keyed in on references, right? Back then, you really couldn't fill out no job application without applying references. And especially if you were going to put your old employer on there, by law, they can call. I mean, you can't really say bad things, but who was Puff? Puff was this big dude. He wasn't following laws and rules by telling these people not to hire certain people. Like, I do feel like he could have he it was beyond the entertainment industry, basically, is what I'm saying. What did Mr. Combs ask you to do? To count the money in the safe. He yelled, I was counting too slow. Oh. He chased me out and told me, you better learn to walk on water like Jesus, bitch. Get the F out of here. Now, Puff. Now, Puff. Now, Puff. What? Wow. Wow. Whose job was it to count the money? Security. I asked the crew to take me to land, but it was a hurricane or something. I hid on the 3rd floor. And who spoke to you? Kim. She tried to console me and said, don't worry about it. I saw Puff coming towards me. I ran and hid in the crew cabin. Wow. Wow. So you mean to tell me while Kim was standing there, Puff was coming for you at that time? Y'all can't make me think that he didn't do some of this stuff to Kim. It's people out here talking about, oh, Kim was his baby. You know, he didn't do this stuff to Kim. Bull crap. Bull crap. Tell that to somebody else. If that's somebody's personality, ain't no one person gonna stop them. Or he loves this person so much that it's gonna stop him from doing what he was doing. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. Did the crew take you to land in a tender boat? Yes. But then they got a call that I had to that I had to come back. And were you able to leave the country? No. My passport was on the boat. Puff staff had it. Wow. Wow. Did you get back on the boat? Yeah. He took that girl's passport knowing good and well that she couldn't travel without that passport. That is some crazy stuff, bro. I was told to get in the car to go on the plane to Vegas with Puff. In the car, could you hear Puff's call? He was telling his chief of staff that I needed to be suspended, making up a story, and I didn't get to finish. He yelled, shut the F up. You left Mr. Combs' companies in 2017, right? Yes. I spoke with Brian Alford, and we were editing the Bad Boys documentary. I was producing that. And what did Brian tell you? That Mr. Combs wanted to end Revolt Films. The company was going away. And how did you feel? I think I saw snot coming out of my nose for a while. I was worried. I had been told that Revolt Films was the only company that had money that year. And how did you feel? That I had done something wrong. Wow. Nettie, Kim can't come to the office though. Kim can't come out, Natty, unfortunately. Let me see. Nope, he's an abuser and they have the same traits every time. Every time. Would definitely want to hear from Kim though. I wish we could. This is why he better not get on the stand. He broke Kim's nose. He beat her also. Yep, I remember that. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I wish Kim could. I wish she was still alive, honey. To where she could testify, cause I would love to hear some of her stuff. I would. Let's see. And what did Brian say? That they would work out a severance package. But it was the holidays. And did you speak to anyone else? KK? KK, now you bring your ass to the front of the class. I had a little bit of time to horrifically process what had happened. KK said, "You're still working on the documentary." And did you? Yes, I was still working on it until March or April. And what did you do after it? Cried myself to sleep. I ignored all the calls. And did you have conversations with Cassie afterwards? I could never tell who was with or who was without Puff, so I didn't respond. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, honey. Oh, KK's name is it's not Kim. What is her name? Hold on. I looked her up. I believe her name is, hold on. Christina. Yeah, her name is Christina. Christina Courtroom. Yeah, Christina. I don't know why that slipped my mind that fast. All right, let's see what they saying over here. And again, I like reading these because it gives context to some of this stuff. Okay, I read that one because I remember the ABC. I read this one. So we just have these two. Mia testified that she was suspended several times from her job for different reasons, including accidentally falling asleep after being awake for days and reaching out to one of Sean Diddy Combs' violent episodes, or reacting to one of Sean Diddy Combs' episodes. The former Combs assistant said that she was suspended without pay in March of 2011 after Combs had asked her to pick out clothing options for him and place them in different parts of his room. What the hell? Pick out clothes and place them in different parts of your room. Sir, all of these clothes choices will be sitting right here on this bed and you just pick whichever the hell one you want to wear. All over the room. Different parts of his room. Hell no. It would have been in one spot. And you better be glad I ain't even take it out of the closet. When Combs arrived and only saw some of the clothing options in the closet, he just began cursing me out and getting angrier and angrier and going on a rant without lack of options and how he hated certain things, Mia testified. She tried to point out the other options and offered to get him more, but Mia said that made him even more irate. He was just screaming and cursing at me and wouldn't stop, she said. Mia testified that something violent happened between them, but couldn't recall specific details. The jury saw an email that Mia received from Human Resources following the incident, noting that she was suspended without pay for 5 days. Mia testified that she was told that her suspension was because Puff had said that she was being insubordinate. Mia said that she tried to run away from her job working for Sean Diddy Combs before she eventually left in 2017, but it never worked. She said that she felt that if she left, that she would never be able to get a job anywhere else. And he would have made sure of that. He would destroy my reputation. I was scared of him. Child. I'm just saying, you just sitting over talking about put him in different parts of the room. Shit. He would have been sitting on that bed and you'd have just picked out which one you want. Why am I putting it in different parts of the room? That's dumb. One spot. I was about to say that's that man that they was getting them rugs from, but his name was One Stop, not One Spot. One Stop. That really do sound like an old school drug dealer. Hey, what's up, One Stop? Yeah, he was. He sure was. He sure was. He was. This man is a monster for real. So you can listen to Suge Knight if you want to and get out there on that stand, but that I don't think that would be right for you. I really don't. I wouldn't listen to Suge if I was you. I would not listen to Suge if I was you. Oh my goodness. I have no clue what to cook for lunch. I don't know. We'll figure it out there. Good morning, Queen Sag. Good morning, Jasmine. Let me just scroll up. Idris, welcome. I see some new people, some new faces. I hope y'all subscribe, honey. I hope y'all subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. I let everybody have their own opinion over here. The only thing that I don't rock with is talking real slimy and grimy about the victims. That's something I don't do over here. But besides that, y'all can have y'all opinion about the case and all of that stuff. So I appreciate y'all for being here. I really do. I should not. Man, I'm hungry, y'all. I think the problem is I went to bed early last night. I went to bed at 8:50. And the only reason why I knew it was 8:50, I caught myself taking a nap and my alarm went off. But baby, I was ready to go back to sleep. Okay, you did. Y'all have. Okay, thank you. Yay. From Paris, France. Come on, from Paris, France. We international, honey. Worldwide. Thank you for being here, though, for real. All right, let's see what else we got. I don't know why these tweets are doing this. They are so out of order. Let's keep scrolling. Scroll. See, now these are saying from 13 minutes ago. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got plenty to catch up on there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we talked about that. Puff didn't respond. All right, here we go. KK said that Puff couldn't believe that I would go against him. I had gotten an employment attorney, KK said. Puff couldn't believe it. So she's saying, Mia is saying, see, I'm glad that these people went after him for his money now, even though this pissed him off. I am glad that they went after him for what he was doing as far as employment. So the government asked, did you get paid? Mia says, after 9 months, my attorney proposed a mediation. They asked for like 10 million. And who came up with that figure? My lawyers. And did you bring up the violent incidents? A few of them. I felt that I was doing something horrible. I was breaking the idea of confidentiality. telling secrets. I felt wrong and shameful. And did you bring up the actual allegations? Oh, no. I was going to die with that. She did say that yesterday. She did say she was going to take that to her grave. And Mia, $200,000. My lawyers got that much too. What was that for? Bonuses. I hadn't been paid and out of pocket. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm glad y'all went after him after them wages, baby. Pay up. And whoever that was, I can't remember if that was Capricorn Clark or that James dude. But somebody was owed $80,000 as well. Y'all should have took him on the court about that $80,000. Hey, Terry. Okay, so would you return the money would you return the money if this had never happened? Brian Steele. Objection. Y'all know his voice. Objection. Overruled. Oh, absolutely. Do you have any other lawsuits against Mr. Combs? No. I noticed they've definitely been asking everybody that. Did you contact Mr. Combs again? When Kim died, and when Andre Harrell died. Did you tell him you loved him in those messages? Yes. That's how I would speak to him. Are you aware of Cassie's lawsuit? Yeah. Around November of 2023. And have you spoken with Cassie since the lawsuit? Yes. We talk a lot. We talk a lot than not. I think they meant we talk more than not. Whatever, however you say that. We both hid from our phones in the depression things. Then a few days ago, just personal stuff and I love yous. Okay, so they are currently talking. And did you speak about your testimony? Oh no. Okay. Okay. I see what y'all trying to do right there. But now they done figured out who she is. Y'all know the internet is undefeated. I knew that. I was waiting till yesterday before I saw somebody saying who this lady was, because y'all know she's going under the alias Mia. But now they're saying they know who she is. Let me look this name up. Let's see. Sometimes I can't believe these people, but let's see. Y'all, that's her. That's her. They not lying. Her name is Sarah. Her name is Sarah Sneakener. Sneakener. That's who it is. It's this Sarah lady, and that is right. She from Virginia Beach. Oh, you just said it. They not Ray running her biography down. This is her. She got about 17,000 on Instagram. The feds are watching social media and are pressing charges. Who they gonna press charges on? They ain't gonna press them on me. I ain't find the lady. Who they pressing charges on? They gonna press charges on this Navigate person because he put the name down there. They got a lot of charges to press because it's a whole conversation thread on Twitter about it. And it looked like it had 1 million views on it by the time I seen it. So her Instagram won't load up for me, but it shows her Instagram, but I can't see anything on it. Like, and that's very weird because you know how, like, if you have Instagram and you don't have any post on your Instagram will say no post yet, or it'll say private, or it'll say something like that. it doesn't say any of that, and it has the two icons. Let me see if I can pull it up on here. Sarah. I mean, it's too late now. And the jury saw who she was, and they saw the passport and stuff. Girl, ain't got nothing to do with me. Who the government finna be pressing charges on? Because oh, well, it's gonna be a lot of people in jail then. It's gonna be a lot of people in jail. But this is her, y'all. Literally, you put it up, pictures of her and Puff come up. Look, ABC. This was from October 16th of 2025. You told it once you said something about ABC. Listen, I just put her name in, and this is a For You page on Instagram. Judge, you're going to have a hard time, sir. Sorry. You're going to have a rough time. You'll have a rough time. It's so accessible. It's literally accessible. You could have typed in hashtag Diddy, and here it comes. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm 2015. I don't know if I said 2025, but I meant 2015. But we just talked about her producing a project, and he said that he don't give a F about ABC. Diddy's picture and ABC. This was reported on the Shade Room back on October the 16th of 2015. Oh, y'all can't see the whole thing. That's why. Hold on. There you go. I mean, and honestly, I'm sorry, but not sorry. I mean, it's out here. All you literally have to do is type in Diddy, ABC, and this is literally going to come up. She said that she wanted to produce comedy specials or comedies is what she said she wanted to produce. What does this headline say? Diddy to produce new ABC comedy. Sorry to you, Mr. Judge, but y'all had to know that the internet is undefeated, and they were going to figure it out with a simple search. I mean, a simple one. It didn't even take me to do a whole lot. The moment that I put Sarah in, these pictures came up. Let me see. Because if you go back here, look. It comes up, y'all. Look, old pictures of her and Cassie come up. Look. 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 Cassie, Italy. And then she responded. Cassie was a beautiful girl, though. I will say that. But, I'm telling y'all, it's out there, so the judge's gonna have a hard time, getting all these people together. Look, her and Cassie in the car together. I think it's playing music. This was June the 28th of 2015. I don't think that's her. Her and Cassie. Yeah, she said something yesterday that I figured would trigger a lot of people to figure it out. Oh, also check this. The perfect match movie. Y'all remember Cassie allegedly had gotten beat up right before that. Look, here go Deontay right here. It's Deontay, her, and Cassie. Let's see what else we got on here, girl. Now lean back. Her and Cassie was real good Judies. I mean, real good Judies. And guess what? This was happy 29th birthday to Cassie. This was her 29th birthday. I just want to go to this. Oh, y'all. Girl, not y'all got me going down a rabbit hole. Hell, we ain't got nothing but time. We ain't got nothing but time. Okay, let me get back over here to this testimony. And then I'm coming back. Don't worry about it. I'm coming back. Okay, let's see. Okay, I messed up quite a bit. Y'all, we over here working today. We put our little hats on. I know that's right. Okay, let's see. We read that. Objection. No lawsuits. Okay, we read that. Oh no. All right, here we go. After the suit in November of 2023, did anyone contact you? Yes, D-Rock. He was like my big brother. He said, "How are you? What did you wait?" Okay, he said, "How are you?" And I think he meant to say, what was the response? And then she said, D-Rob, I ain't talked to you in a minute. Hey, D-Rob. Hey. Now I want to, baby, one thing about Deontay is loyal to his friends, honey. He is loyal to his friends. Okay. All right. Okay, so she said, D-Rock, why are the exclamation points? Cause I love exclamation points, and it was D-Rock. I understood that D-Rock was no longer with Puff, and he and his wife had a restaurant in Pinocchio. That's what I'm saying. He wrote, "I'm about to call you. What date? November the 30th of 2023. Okay, so she talked to D-Rock after Cassie's lawsuit. Interesting. I mean, she did say that though. That's interesting. Did D-Rock call you? Yes. And what happened on that call? Objection. Still, you're so annoying. Brian still is so annoying. Ask again. What did he say? Overruled. He started with personal stuff, and then he said, the news is crazy. It wasn't like that. It was normal fighting. Was it? Absolutely not. D-Rock said that Puff misses you. He implied everyone, and everyone agreed. I immediately thought, oh my God, objection, grounds, non-responsive. The judge actually called for a sidebar. I hope we get the defense right on together. Where did D-Rock say he was? That he had just landed in Miami and that he was going to be at Puff's. he was going to take care of Christian. Oh, wow. D-Rock said maybe you could say something. And how did you respond? I pretended that I had talked to Puff. Ooh. Did you want to? No, I was scared. He called me right after D-Rock. Ooh. And how did you react? I threw my phone behind the couch and ran out. Oh my God. Why? It was just so triggering. Oh, y'all. Y'all. So D-Rock was trying to get Mia to speak to Puff. Puff called D-Rock. She threw the phone behind the couch and ran out. Did you hear from D-Rock again? Yes. What did D-Rock write? That your boy doesn't want you to do anything, just to talk. I didn't want to. I just wanted it to go away. And what did D-Rock write you after that? He wrote, I couldn't believe that you're not hitting me back. It was February of 2024. I knew that he wouldn't stop, so I wrote back. I was scuba diving all day and I didn't have my phone on the boat. Was that true? No, I just told D-Rock that I told D-Rock I called Puff, but there was no answer. I wanted to play neutral. Okay. So I wonder why she left out the fact that Puff called her. I leave that out. I knew what you was trying to get D-Rock to do. She basically was trying to get D-Rock to quit telling her that she needed to reach out to Puff. So she lied. I got that piece of it. But it wouldn't have been a lie if you just... I guess. I don't know. She's saying that she was traumatized. And I believe it. I believe she was traumatized. D-Rock asked, how can I send you something? What did you think he meant? Money? And I said no. I'm always ready to help y'all out. He wrote, I'm allowed to send my sister a gift, didn't he? No, he did not. Child? Shit, you can send me a gift around here. What's going on over there with Bravo? It's a lawsuit that's mentioning Candy, and Candy is accused of stuff. Hold on. What's going on around there, Bravo? Candy and Moore accused of... Candy and Moore in a lawsuit? This says Andy, Candy, and Moore accused of shocking retaliation in a lawsuit. Girl, what? Oh, child. Y'all know we're going to have to deep dive into that a little bit later on today. Child? What is going on? What is really going on? That just literally came across my desk real quick. Mercy Jesus. Not Candy. Okay, let me see. Hold on. While we waiting. But it look like we got an update. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're gonna read this. I'm gonna read this in just a minute. I'm gonna do something separate, but we're gonna read this in just a minute, honey. It came right on up. Wow. Okay. That's not what I was expecting on this Good Friday. All right. Da-da-da. She said she was scuba diving all day. Okay. And what did you think that D-Rock was trying to do? Find out for Puff if I was a threat. And did Mr. Combs text you in February of 2024? Yes. He said, call me when you have 10 minutes, love. And this one, February the 7th of 2024, he said, I need my memory jogged. Did you respond? No, I didn't want anything to do with him. He was the person that I was traumatized by. I knew that this was a front. And was this the last message? I think so. I got some objection sustained. Okay, now let's get over here, honey. Oh, y'all, it named Candy, Luann, Kyle Richards, Melissa Gorga, Heather DeBro, Dorinda Medley, Lisa Vanderpump. Girl, what is going on over there on Bravo? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna read this real quick. Diddy didn't want her to come to get a lawsuit. Yep, because it was right after Cassie's lawsuit, and you know he was getting a swarm of lawsuits left and right after Cassie. Okay, so y'all, let's get into this real quick. Now this is being reported by realityt.com. Okay, it says that Leah McSweeney. And if y'all don't know who Leah McSweeney is, she was on New York. Leah McSweeney has hold on. It's probably better to read it this way. Okay, Leah McSweeney has a new claim to make in her lawsuit against Bravo, Andy Cohen, and the powers that be. Her claims against Andy are shocking. So, according to this Real Housewives of Lum, Andy unleashed a coordinated attack against her in the media. Then several stars allegedly joined in to help his plan, through which Leah is now calling out. Much to the likely of the network, the courts have given Leah the green light to proceed with her lawsuit. In case you have forgotten what the entire legal narrative is about, let us refresh your memory. In 2024, Leah stated that the producers of The Real Housewives of New York created a hostile work environment for her. Allegedly, they also weaponized her addiction struggles for heightened storylines. So Leah sued as the network moved for dismissal, only to get denied. And now Leah persists, adding a new messy claim to her suit. Whew. Page 6 recently reported on her new filing, which alleges that Andy manipulated his powers. He manipulated his powers to direct other Bravo stars to raise a concern. Once risen, they needed to claim that McSweeney is a liar in the press. This move reportedly came as a direct response to her lawsuit, which Andy was not a fan of. So according to her filing, Andy either directly requested or indirectly requested current and former Real Housewives cast members to publicly disparage McSweeney's character, and said that she was not being truthful, to carry favor with Cohen in hopes that such favor would potentially dismiss the lawsuit. Leah calls out over 20 Bravo stars by name, and the names include Leanne de Lesseps, Kyle Richards, Melissa Gorga, Candy Burris, Lisa Vanderpump, Heather Dubrow, and Dorinda Medley, along with more. Her suit claims that these stars would not have made their statements without Cohen's direction to make those statements. The Real Housewives of New York is streaming on Peacock. So basically, she's saying that these people, that Andy told these people to pretty much disparage her character online about the lawsuit. I don't know how far you're gonna get with that, and hopefully you have solid proof, Leah McSweeney. So it ain't even what I thought it was, but yeah, child. Good luck, Leah. Good luck. I actually like Leah, but I can't say that she didn't experience what she says she experienced, but what I can say is, Leah, good luck with all these people. All right, let's see. We got an update. Okay. Do you work now? No, I suffer from complex PTSD. Sidebar. What are your symptoms? Misinterpreting emails. Someone calls my name from across the room, and all the feelings of getting in trouble come flooding back. I triple guess myself. Okay, very interesting. He definitely ruined her life. He definitely ruined her life. Okay, tiptoeing. We read that. Mia says that she felt betrayed. Okay, Mia testified about a 2016 meeting that she had with Brian, who was the chief operating officer of Combs Enterprises. At the time, Mia was working for Revolt Films, which was a part of Combs Enterprises. Out of the blue, he just said, "I hate to tell you this, but I talked to Mr. Combs, and he no longer wants to be involved with the film. So he basically wants to end Revolt Films," Mia testified. She said that she was in shock and felt confused about Combs, about what Combs had recently told her. Recently told her that the film company was the only one that had made money that year. She said that she also felt betrayed and rejected by the fact that Combs wasn't telling her himself. Mia said that she had been working on a Bad Boys documentary at the time of the meeting, and that she continued to work on the documentary through early 2017 before she left. She said that Combs and other employees reached out to her after the documentary was finished, but she was too heartbroken to answer. So were they gonna try to take the rights and take your credit away from you as far as you being a producer of that? I'm kind of glad that you weren't in the mood to talk or in the mood to do anything. Okay. Oh, child, it is so much going on this Friday. Lord help the day. Too much going on. Okay, let's keep going. Mia testified that she was on a yacht with Sean Diddy Combs, Kim Porter, and his family off St. Bart's for New Year's Eve 2010 until 2011. Combs angrily told her to get off of the boat because she was counting the money in the safe too slow, she said. He told me, "You better learn how to walk on water like Jesus, B. Get the F out of here," Mia said. Mia hid on the boat a ways from Combs before she eventually got a crew member to take her to the shore. Once she got there, the yacht crew radioed saying Combs wanted her back to the boat. Mia testified that she didn't want to, but obeyed Puff's orders. Plans quickly changed again, and Combs threatened Mia's job and said that she had to go with him on a jet to Las Vegas. Mia testified that she thought that she would be fired, so she went. Mia testified that she hired employment attorneys in 2017 to help her negotiate a severance and bonuses, leading to months of negotiations. She said that KK, the former chief of staff for Sean Diddy Combs, spoke with her on behalf of Combs, who believed that Mia stabbed him in the back by hiring the lawyers. Girl. Mia's attorneys originally made a statement offer of $10 million, and when I say girl, that's toward KK, because KK is wearing me out. A settlement offer of $10 million to Combs and his companies, she testified. After month-long negotiation process, Mia said that she settled for around $400,000 and she received about $200,000. Around that time, from $10 million? Around that time, Mia said that she told some people about the violence that she endured from Combs during her employment, but didn't mention the actual assaults. She testified that she would have died with this information if it weren't for Combs' federal criminal case. The next time that Mia spoke to Sean P. Diddy Combs was after the settlement was when Kim Porter, the mother of his 3 children, died in November of 2018. She said that she would reach out to him occasionally, like on Porter's birthday or when his close friends passed away. I felt so terrible for him and his family, she said. Mia said that she and Cassie Ventura, Combs' former girlfriend, still kept in touch, but the frequency of their conversation varies. She said that they last spoke on the phone about a month ago and most recently a few days ago via text. She confirmed that they did not discuss her testimony in the case. After Cassie Ventura filed her lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs in November of 2023, Combs' longtime security guard known as D-Rock texted Mia for the first time in 2 years. He wrote, "A lot has been going on," and he said that he would call her, Mia testified. On the call, D-Rock brought up the lawsuit, she said. Then he changed it to, "Yeah, it's real crazy. What's going on?" Mia recalled him saying, "Cause you know, like Puff and Cass, they would just fight like a normal couple." Now, D-Rock, they ain't fighting like no normal couple. We ain't even heard that. We ain't heard them saying they fighting like normal couples. No, D-Rock. And it's not normal to fight. Let me just say that to the people. It's not at all normal. You can't make it normal to literally put your hands on your spouse. That shit is not normal. Okay? Let's be very clear about that, D-Rock. That shit not normal. Who thinks that's normal? It's not normal. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't know. That kind of irritated me just now. They would just fight like a normal couple. What the hell? Mia testified that that her radar went off because she knew that D-Rock had witnessed Combs be violent with Ventura, and it was absolutely not normal. See my point? My point is just proven just there. It's not normal. Mia testified that D-Rock then said that he had just landed in Miami to join Combs, who wanted to talk to her. She said that it was her impression that Combs wanted her to make a public statement on his behalf. Okay. Okay. She never answered Combs' calls. You know what I want to know? And I'm grateful that they eventually said that they were going to put some of these phone calls, some of these phone records and stuff in exhibits or in for evidence. Because, y'all, I want to know after that video came out of him beating Cassie at the hotel. And when the feds went in, or when the Homeland Security went to go raid his home, I want to know who he was calling and what he was saying. And you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that last night. Like, I know his phone records, and even if you have a burner phone, they can still strip those records. So, like, nice try. Okay, good luck. I was just triggered to see that. It was just a reaction, she said. Let's see what else we got. Okay, they're taking a short break right now. All right, let's get back over here, girl. Let's get back over here because we saw some stuff over around here. Okay, so this is Cassie's 29th birthday, the hashtag. And there's Puff. She just wanted to have a good birthday with her friends, Puff, and you just did too much. Okay, so this was Cassie's 29th birthday party, y'all. This is the night that Deontay said that Puff wanted to have a freak off that night, and Cassie didn't. Cassie wanted to continue to celebrate her birthday, but Puff wanted to freak off. Ooh, girl, okay. We're gonna stop at these pictures. That was Deontay. Her and Cassie was like really good Judies, for real, for real. That's them getting off the private jet. Child, I'm trying to stop it because they're going too fast. Okay, that's her and Cassie again. Interesting. All right, so let's go back here. Look, here she is in the comments. This came from this Instagram page. This was October the 15th of 2015, the same day that this post was made. Well, this was October the 16th. My bad. October the 16th of 2015. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Now this is Roger Bonds in this picture. Y'all still here with me? Talk to me. Let me know if y'all still here. I know some of y'all working and stuff, but let me know if y'all here. Put a one in the chat or something. Let me know you still with me. Okay, so that's Roger Bonds in the picture and stuff. Okay. This is her and Cassie. They were in Cape Town. Okay. her and Cassie again. So she really was close to Cassie. I see why Diddy was doing what he was doing with her too, because she was clearly close to what's the baby name? Cassandra, Cassie. Oh, okay. And then here they go again. Okay, so this must be his old IG right here. Now, who the hell is this? That ain't who I thought it was. Okay, so maybe that's not who I... Wait. That was Deontay in that picture, but I don't know who that was that we just pulled up. Maybe that was her boyfriend. Okay, I just want to make sure y'all was still here. Want to make sure. Okay. I just want to make sure y'all was still here, honey. Let's see, what is this? Okay. Girl, they gonna have me on a what's her name this weekend. Okay, who is this? Okay, somebody that deleted their page since then. But this was when they were in South Africa though, y'all. Well, it may have not been that particular time, but October the 20th of 2015 is when this was posted. So that's interesting. You got more pictures of Cassie and her new husband. Did she just have a boy or a girl? I don't think this is recent. Yeah, that's not recent. That's from 2020. Okay, let's see. We got some updates. All right, they are back. Mr. Steele, you can put the binders on the jury's chairs as well. And then he asked the government, do they have any objections? They're an exhibit that we are requesting as hearsay redactions to. We can hash it out. Put the binders on the chairs. Okay, let me go back. She had a boy? Oh, okay. Okay. What happened? Wait, I see Deontay's page back up here again. Oh, that's not him. That's somebody else. Wait. So he started is this not? I don't think this him. I don't think. Is that him? That is him. Okay, so he started a new page. Or maybe this was just like an old page that he had back in the day or something like that. But now it say Threads account exists and Threads did not start back in the day. And his page is private, so I can't see who following him and who he following. But it say he don't got no post. Interesting. Yeah, I'm over here really just trying. I'm over here really just playing detective, honey. Oh, it went all the way back, girl. I don't remember your last name no more. Oh, there it is. I looked it up. Hold on. Here we go. Sarah. Wait. Okay, this was October the 15th of 2015. The hip hop mogul is teaming up with ABC to produce The Hustle, a scripted comedy series based on the real life events of his former assistant, Sarah. I mean, it's right there, big as Dallas. They can't feel no type of way because it's right there. All of this information is literally right there. They knew who you was. This one says Diddy has joined forces with ABC. So, girl. Uh-oh. Look at Shay W over there. Okay, wait, let me see. Notifications. All right, I guess they still putting the binders on the chairs. Right, I'm with you, whoever you is, Gina Milan. I'm with you. Brian Steele is doing the cross. Girl, we're going to be here. Y'all, Brian Steele doing the cross, y'all. I'm sure he going to call for a mistrial. I'm sure he going to call for a mistrial, child. The prosecution did. Andre, the prosecution did. Hey, baby girl 1981, I'm listening, just doing accident reviews, listening to you. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate y'all working and listening. LLE says she working and listening. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's crazy because I'm also using my laptop over here and I'm working on stuff too. Got a multitask, huh? All right, let's see what's over here. All right. Mia said that she hasn't been able to work because of her severe PTSD. I would have to leave because I would be triggered by really normal situations like an overwhelming sense of fear or of being in trouble. Mia said of when she tried to work. As an example, Mia said that when someone asked her, "Where are you?" She was immediately triggered. Wow. The person just wanted to get coffee, Mia testified, but she was flooded with the fear of having to explain where she was because she could be in trouble. When asked who caused her to now have those feelings, she said Puff. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I do like the fact that she didn't want to be involved with Puff after he did what he did to her. Like, this is one of the people who, in my opinion, who really gave you, I mean, all these years you did these things to me, now I'm giving you my ass to kiss. And I'm not mad at her for that, because I feel like, I just feel like I feel like she was one of the few. I feel like she was one of the few that we've heard thus far. I wish she could have elaborated more on, because clearly she was around when Kim Porter was around. And I'm trying to figure out, what was your relationship like with Kim? What was I want to know. What was her relationship like with Kim? She said Kim was consoling her and trying to keep her from like going off the rip. And she said that when Diddy saw Kim talking to her, Diddy charged at her. So I would really like to know. Your Honor, I'd like to motion for a mistrial. I'm telling y'all, as soon as he takes the stand, he gonna be talking about a mistrial. Watch. So here's the scene inside of the courtroom. Mia's demeanor on the stand is very guarded. She's very guarded. During her testimony, her head is down, with a part in her hair, the most visible feature of her face. Long bangs past her eyes, shielding her from the view. She's really like, I hate that, when you go to trial, you got to relive this stuff all over again. I hate that. Sean Diddy Combs blew a kiss to his mother, who is seated in the second row behind him with his sons and his sister. Sean P. Diddy Combs, I got one thing. This is what they need to lock you up for. They definitely need to lock you up for not getting your mama some better wigs. That's what they need to lock you up for. She got on them tied Fifth Sunday wigs on that nobody is wearing. Nobody is wearing them tied Fifth Sunday wigs. Girl, find another wig for your mammy. The other day when she got out of that car and they was talking about, "Ooh, you styling and profiling." I said, how? This wig, you can't even tell the wig is curly no more. It's so matted up. Y'all, and I don't have no grace for his mama at all. I don't. Madam. I sure don't. I don't have no grace for his mama. Okay. Mia's back on the stand, and Brian Steele is starting his cross-examination. Hey, Sherman, how you doing? Sorry, y'all. I was eating some peanuts. She always look high and sleepy. Open your eyes, lady, when I'm talking to you. Open up your eyes. Open up them eyes when I'm talking to you. Child. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I gotta say congratulations to my friend. Yes, come on. Photograph the Tony Braxton. Okay, I know that's right. Photographed by my good friend Eric Robinson. Love you down, friend. All right, let's get into it. Here goes Steele. Your Honor, I would like to move for mistrial. On what basis? None. Anyway, all right, here we go. Steele, making you sleep in a room with a lock and coming in and violating you is the most unthinkable way. True? True. You said that Sean Combs' conduct was the worst thing that have ever happened to you, right? Yes. Look at the notebook. Oh, hell. I think this is about to get rough for her. Because if she was emotional and the government wasn't hard on her, I know that Steele's cross-examination is probably going to have her a little emotional. I feel it. I feel like this about to have her emotional. Okay, come on, y'all. Come on. We got about an hour before lunch. Hey, I'm Queen Tori. What's going on? She need Deontay to style her wig. She need him to do something. She can go find her a synthetic wig for $6.99 down to the Jenny's Beauty Supply. She do not have to walk around with that old ugly wig on. That wig, baby. Let me see if I can find that video of her coming to the courthouse. And they talk about, ooh, Mama Combs, you styling and profiling. You weren't styling and doing shit. Okay, let me see. Uh-oh, that's not what I was trying to do.
I'm not the type of dude that you can come up
Jan,
with.
Bro, listen.
Combs. Oh, we tired of hearing about Gene Deal and we tired of hearing about Gene Deal and them. Here you go, right here, y'all. Look.
Over there.
I think this is the one where they telling her, oh, you look good, Miss Combs. You look good. You look so good. Girl, where? Look at that wig up under that hat. Girl, bye.
I mean, Uda, mom, you know I love you. You know I love you. I don't want nobody else but you, mom. You know I love you.
Girl.
Over there.
Ain't styling and profiling nothing. All right, let's see here. All right, so we left off at look at the notebook. I moved for admission of 1702 and 1710. These are under seal. Whatever the court says, we have redacted versions, Mia. This is a social media post by you in 2013. Yes. It's your personal account, right? This is what you're doing. Yeah, still gonna piss me off already. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Still finna piss me off. It's about, oh, Janice Combs styling and profiling. She ain't doing shit. And we know you wanted to kiss him. We know you wanted to kiss him in the mouth. Look at this, y'all. Girl. That's about the best wig I've ever seen her in, and it's still horrible. Like the best wig I've ever seen her in, and it's still a flop. Okay? Boy, if he don't look like his daddy. I feel bad for them girls. I really do. I do. I feel bad for them girls. You ought to have been there. Oh, we missed all this. Okay, here we go. All right. Cross-examination, Brian. Still, because of Sean Diddy Combs, you suffered a great deal, right? Right. Just seeing him call your number made you throw your phone. True? True. He made you do things that were unthinkable, right? Yes. Making you sleep in a locked room and come in and violating you in the most unthinkable way, right? True. True. You said that Sean Combs' conduct was the worst that the worst that ever happened to you, right? Yes. Look at this notebook. Okay, we read that part. Yes, my personal account. You wrote, this is what we do when you are not around. I am Diddy Ciroc, right? Girl. Still, this is why you irritate me. Ugh. You tagged him years after you say that he R-worded you, right? Yes. This is July the 4th of 2013. Whose hands are these? Cassie and me. Not you trying to act like she was with after the fact. I'm so sick of them asking these questions because y'all know why these people hit that man up after he did whatever he did to them. Y'all know why these people did that. I guess you're trying to do your job a little bit. We don't know, girl. Anyway, you wrote rich as fuck. And CC. Who is CC? Cass. What does CC stand for? It was just a nickname. Have you heard Cassie Combs? Oh, that makes sense. Here you say he got coffee for you, though, in a Forbes list, right? Yes. Listen. That CC is absolutely insane when you knew good and well you weren't going to ever marry Cassie. You said if you had to marry anybody, it would have been Kim Porter. Because Kim Porter was that girl. That's what you said, DiDDY. You said it. And they can go back and pull up old interviews where you said it. You did. You said it. Bastard. And take your raggedy wig wearing mama with you. Ain't none of y'all no good if you ask me. I mean, not now, none of y'all around that camp. Ain't none of y'all good. I actually agree with this person saying that the defense don't really have anything. You don't. All you gonna try to do is prove that Mia was with it. At least that's what y'all gonna try to prove. Y'all try to prove that Mia was with the shits. But she won't. Come on, y'all. Y'all know this. I just, again, I keep saying this, y'all. It just give me Empire, Star, Power. What's love got to do with it? It just give me all them movies wrapped up in one. It really do. Because it is a lot going on over here. But KK, let me talk to you for a minute since we got a little time. KK. See, in my opinion, your ass need to be on trial next. KK. Because KK, you did all this stuff. Like, you covered up a lot of stuff for this man. But then to know that these women would come to you about the fact that he was beating on them and you wouldn't do nothing about it, talking about he'll calm down. What? Nope. Ain't no way possible. Let me see. That Jackie video got for 1.7. Yeah, and D-Rock too. D-Rock, you bring your big headed ass over here too. Hey, Twin Flames, what's going on? Happy Friday, y'all. Even though it don't feel like no Friday to me. To me, it don't, at least. It is only 10:35, but what is for lunch? What y'all having for lunch today? What y'all eating over there on the clock? It's very, like, muggy out, in a sense. So I'm probably not going to get my walk in today until later on. I'll probably go walking this evening when the sun go down a little bit. So it don't be so hot. Because it's muggy out there and I don't really like walking in that. Like, I don't like that feeling. I need to take my fat ass to the gym is what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I'll take some enchiladas today. I hate days like this, y'all, for real, because I do be so, like, y'all would think because y'all say, oh, you a chef, you should be cooking something different every day. I'm telling y'all, I get so burnt out on my own cooking that, I mean, nephew and the rest of them don't get burnt out of it, but I get burnt out of my own cooking. I don't even know if that's such a thing. I feel like I done made everything. But nephew want to make some cookies again. We're probably gonna make some cookies later. Let's see, we got an update. Let's go here. All right. All right. You say that he made you take rugs against you will at Burning Man, but you post about it. Right. You posted a picture with him, a man terrorizing you. I told y'all, still gonna piss me off by the end of the day. But you made a post about it, right? You posted a picture with him, a man terrorizing you. Yes. And the video is depicting Mr. Combs as a doctor delivering your baby. It was a funny video. I was proud to be in it. Mr. Combs' birthday is significant to you too, right? You did 2 shots with him. Yes. Alcohol overcame you? Yes. You believe that you were rugged. I didn't say that. Now see, this is why he irks my nerve. Because you are putting words in her mouth. She did not say that. She said that them 2 shots took her out when normally when she would take a shot, she would be good, is what she said. That's exactly what she said. Well, you know, I'm paraphrasing, but it was to that extent. A person you really don't know put his mouth on your mouth without your permission, right? Yes. His hand up your dress onto your person. Remember that? It was paralyzing. Yes. You wake up in a chair and you told the jury that. The defense ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. Y'all can tell. You can tell they ain't got shit. And if you do, come on with it. Because we ain't got time for all this. We ain't got time for all this. Now you putting words in that girl's mouth. Whether it's gloomy in North Carolina where I am, I'm headed to get this little chemo treatment. Oh, praying for you always. Then the neurologist, some pain injections, water. I'm having water and a THC soda. I know that's right. Come on, THC soda. I drank a smoothie for breakfast and tacos tonight. Ooh, what kind of tacos? Regular tacos? I made some shrimp tacos. And I've had them for the last 2 days. Girl. I can't. Everybody is literally retweeting what I said, y'all. Okay. I did. But this message and this one, another the same day posting the anniversary of you being actually assaulted by Sean Combs, according to your testimony. I don't celebrate it as an anniversary of that, but it's his birthday. Y'all see what Steele trying to do? Do y'all see what Brian Steele is trying to do? Nigga, this ain't YSL. Do y'all see what this man is trying to do? You basically trying to say, oh, she posted all of these posts. Girl, we get it already, Steele. We already know where you trying to go. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, biscuit head, white band. I cannot. I see exactly what he trying to do. Same thing they was trying to do to Cassie. Oh. Oh wow. Um. Okay. Let's see. We may have something else. I did. Let's see. What did you write? Thank you for giving me the extended family for life. You're effing funny. I love you. You're in a tutu next to Mr. Combs, right? Yes. He's holding his private part in his hand. I guess so. Ciao. Y'all, Todd and Julie Chrisley is at the house. And I ain't think that Todd wanted to be on camera until he went down there to that Botox office. I didn't think Todd wanna be on there till he get some fillers in his face. Until he went down there to the salon to get his hair done. Oh, he look a mess. Oh, poor Todd. You look a mess. So they out shopping and he using a sack to cover up his head. I guess so won't people notice who he is. Folks ain't gonna notice you. But your daughter got that musty Make America Great hat on again. I can't stand on crybaby Savannah. And the fact that I think Todd Chrisley is a funny person, but now y'all done kind of pissed me off around there. All right, let's see. You were proud of Mr. Sean Combs, of course. You'd post the great times. You wrote, "Extended family for life. You are forever one of my great fans. This about the man who traumatized you." Yeah, I wrote that. Somebody go pop Steel in the back of his head. Just pop him real good. Just pop him. One good pop. His mammy should have popped him too. Because I see exactly what you're trying to do. You keep saying from a man that traumatized you as if people don't do this on a regular basis. Okay, listen, y'all. We have 57 likes. Here's the thing. If y'all would like to bless the catch app, you have the opportunity to do that. Bless the catch app. Okay. You know, it's Friday. Could use some lunch or something like that. We appreciate the blessings. And then make sure you hit the like button. It is free. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I better live on you. And all my life. All right, we got an update on CNN, finally. All right. The jury is seeing photos of Sean Diddy Combs that Mia posted to social media. The first image was a poster of her personal social media account in January of 2023. The photo showed her holding several bottles of Ciroc vodka. The caption said, "What we do when you're not around," and tagged Combs' account. Mia confirmed to the defense attorney Brian Steele that Combs had actually assaulted her and abused her by that point. The jury saw two more photos from October of 2013. One of the photos showed Combs at a coffee shop, just the number one guy on the Forbes list, getting me a vanilla latte. No big deal, regular people-ish, the caption said. The other photo showed Mia, Combs, Cassie Ventura, and Kerry Morgan, a former friend of Ventura, at Burning Man Festival, with the caption, "Take me back." Steele pointed out that Mia was standing beside Combs, leaning onto him in the photo. "And he terrorized you, right?" Mia responded with yes. Girl, again, we see what you're doing. Okay. I want to talk about some of everything during these breaks. I know that. Okay. Speaking about that DIDDY situation though, y'all. So a lot of people are mad at Tisa Tales. Well, I've heard a lot of people mad at Tisa Tales. I don't really think Tisa Tales give a though. But I've seen people upset with Tisa Tales because they were saying that she, when she stood in front of Gene Deal, when that boy, Donut was speaking to him or whatever he was doing, yelling or whatever. Tisa Tales kept trying to get in the way. She kept trying to get in the way. And I think she had, and forgive me, y'all, I'm just snacking right now. But I think she was live or she was recording a video or something like that. And she was talking to Gene Deal. And to be fair, Tisa did walk up those stairs to talk to Gene Deal before Donut came over there yelling and hollering and stuff. So I don't know. Gina and what part? What's up, Uncle Jay? Miss Gina, he asking you what part of North Carolina you in. He in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's Durham, North Carolina, right outside the county line. That's what John P. Key say all the time in his songs. Y'all probably didn't want to hear me eat. I apologize. I had to snack on something. Now I want to go back to Instagram and look and see if there's a picture of Kerry Morgan and Cassie and all the rest of them. And what did it say it was? 2013, I think. Let's see. Oh, we might have an update. I'm gonna go back and look in a minute. Of course, you'll post the great times. Okay, here we go. Who is your mentor and brother you were writing about? She said, Puff. Did you go to college? Oh, you did a collage. Sorry. You did a collage. A lot of them are you and Mr. Combs. You picked out the thumbnails, right? She said, right. What did you write? Who let me have my hair like that? Still, I get to the point. Shit, you wearing me out. You are with Mr. Combs, right? She says yes. Here you say, look, Ma, I'm in Billboard in Times Square, right? It's a play on my name is in lights. In this photo, me and Cass. Ciao. Okay. Yes, John PQ. Oh, you been listening to Bushes? I appreciate it. Get your nutrition in. I don't know. I got this thing. I know what I need to do. I need to stop eating so late because when I wake up, y'all, I be hungry as a boy. I can eat everything in sight. It don't even got to be edible. I can eat it. I be so hungry in the morning. And I stopped really trying to eat like full breakfasts because, y'all, I go out crazy for breakfast. So I just try to eat a little something, but I didn't this morning. Okay. When asked, Mia testified that she had made positive posts about Combs because social media was about showing how great your life was, even if it was not true. She also said that Combs fans followed her and she didn't want her family to know what she was going through, referring to the various forms, of abuse that she said she experienced. I mean, that would only be... Cassie said the same thing. Cassie didn't want her family to know at first. I don't think that's far-fetched from being realistic. Cassie said the same thing. She didn't want her mom to know at first. Her mom hit her up and asked her. One of the blogs had reported about Cassie. Well, they didn't name Cassie. They didn't name Combs either, or Puff at all either. But she said that when her mom hit her up and asked her, was it her and Puff? She told her, no. She lied until she couldn't lie no more. And she sent that other email from an alias email about Puff threatening to expose her sexually explicit photos or videos from the freak-offs. Girl, this is a lot, honey. Your new umbrella product. Oh, so they moved him up to $2 million in coverage. Okay. Personal injury coverage for claims of libel, slander, defamation of character, invasion of privacy, vacation rental coverage for boats, personal watercraft, and other rentals. Premises only product offering up to $2 million in coverage for the second home and a seasonal property. I don't even know. Do he got a seasonal property? I don't know. Oh, y'all, sorry. I'm doing other things too. Additional updates to align with the next generation for home insurance. Okay. Let's see here. We just are waiting. And we just are waiting. Waiting. Did Mr. Combs have to approve both of you going on that trip? Absolutely. And in this photo, we were in a Sprinter van on the way to Cass' club appearance. And where were you in this one? At the W Hotel. Child. Uh-oh. I ain't realized somebody had responded to me, y'all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Well, who the hell you talking to? Y'all know why they want to play with me. Oh, who you telling to let something go? I ain't got to let shit go. I'm not even gonna do that later. This is what he's referring to. Yeah, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Who the hell you think you talking to? Shit, I said what I said. Today I am in rare form. I really don't want nobody messing with me today. Like, don't play with me today. Today is one of those days. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I'm not in the mood to be playing with people. I'm just not. Okay, we still wait. And one thing, I ain't arguing with you about no damn Phaedra. Is you kidding me? I said what I said. And actually, what I said in that post, look, this is what I said in the post, y'all. Hold on. This is very simple. I said, let me be clear. I in no way want to see the show fail. My keys are for Phaedra fans, so I'm assuming that you are a Phaedra fan. They said that she'd eat the ratings up, and let's be clear. I have continuously said that I don't mind new girls. I like the show this season, actually, and please understand that everyone doesn't want to see this show be bad, right? Or want bad for the show. And I said, and I think Phaedra said that it's the Titanic. She just said that this week, so you don't tell me to let shit go. Okay? She just said that she raised them up from the Titanic this week, and she ain't raised shit. Y'all mortuary marchers love to be mad, girl. Anyway, what did you write here about Muhammad Ali's birthday with Puff? I took the photo. You took one photo? I'm sure I took multiple, but this was the best one. This is November the 4th, 5 years after you were actually assaulted, correct? Yes. Right, let's go here. Mia, one of Sean Diddy Combs' former assistants, testified that at one point Combs changed his birthday. Change his birthday plans? What you mean by change his birthday? You mean like change the date of his birthday? Did it look like he do some weird ass shit like that? Defense attorney Brian Steele showed another photo Mia posted to celebrate Combs' birthday, where the caption said in part, "Happy New Birthday." This nigga changed his birthday. Y'all, Puff changed his birthday. Puff changed his birthday. That's crazy. I was on Tisa Live when that mess happened, and Tisa, I think you meant Tisa, but I see it's putting Tisha, was trying to get Jean to focus. Yeah, I did see that. So that's why I was saying I don't really know why people were so upset with Tisa Telsa. I feel like I really feel like she was trying to distract Jean Deal. There's another video of someone approaching Jean Deal about if he was testifying. And he looked at the lady for the longest and didn't say anything. And I could tell that the lady that was actually talking to him, that was getting ready to go into the courtroom, was trying to prevent him from responding to other people. So I think that's, I don't know. I think that's what they be trying to do. Distract him from talking too much, but he's not testifying. And if he is, it'll be a sight to see. Is F around to find out, and that's exactly what it is on this. I'm in rare form today. I'm ready to cuss everybody out. Don't play with me. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna read this one from my phone, y'all, cause I don't know why it's showing out of order on my thing. Okay, so we left off. This is November the 4th, 5 years after you were actually assaulted. And Still then says, "What did you write here?" She says, "I said thank you for being my friend. Hashtag happy birthday, Diddy. Hashtag it. I'm so hot. I'm throwing pennies at myself." Ooh, ooh. Check, check. What is that? Okay, I throw pennies at myself. Oh my God. Still said, and you have Mr. Combs shirtless in 2 of these pictures. He was always shirtless. Now, what did that matter if one of them went for a job interview? Mia went to a job interview, honey, and he answered the door in his drawers. So who cares about a shirtless picture? Literally. Who cares about a shirtless picture when the man answered the door in his drawers? His drawers. His drawers. So, like, who cares about a shirt? Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got another update. We got another update. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, here we go. All right. Hashtag Diddy. Okay. Mia, you have said that you were actually assaulted so many times that you can't remember. Objection. Misstates the testimony. Sustained. Have you met with prosecutors? Yes. More than 27 times? I don't know the number. Do you remember telling you don't remember how many times that you were actually assaulted? I don't know if I phrased it that way. This has ruined you, right? You are broken. Yes. The actual abuse was part of the way that he ruined me. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Um, Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Okay. So then 27 times, I don't remember the number. He ruined me. All right, here we go. You wrote, thank you for being the good kind of crazy inspiring me every day. I don't think people wrote bad stuff about their life on Instagram back then. Why'd you promote it? It was my job to promote. It was a cycle of ups and downs. Y'all trying to really make it sound like people don't do this on a regular basis. I mean, how many times do we say nice things about our employer, but we don't say it so that we can keep our freaking jobs? Stop asking these stupid questions to me. Ugh. I mean, like, no kidding. How many of us go to a job every day that we ain't really here for, but we ain't finna sit up and badmouth them on the internet? Am I the only one thinking like that? How many of us literally pull up to a job every day and we like, girl, here we go. But we know not good and well not to get on social media and be talking up and down our timeline about our employer. Especially not in these days and time. You better watch it. Are you into that HR office wondering why you posted that stuff on social media? All right. When he was calling me his best friend, I wasn't afraid of him. You weren't afraid of a man who stole your innocence? Objection. Overruled. You have family. A parent and a sister. And friends. Time frame. That was the government asking what was the time frame. All right, let's see what we got over here, because y'all ain't saying nothing over here. Okay, that was the last update. I'm going to get them, Lady D. Why? Just watch. I want people to leave me alone on this Good Friday. Leave me alone. I want you to leave me alone. Let's plug up this phone before it what's the name? Unless it's Glassdoor. I'm just saying, like, most of us. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Glassdoor is kind of getting like, Glassdoor is definitely over there, like, looking like Facebook over there. They got that whole thing with the reels and the statuses and all that kind of stuff over there on Glassdoor. Y'all be careful over there too. Okay, let's see. When you posted this, you still had a friend. You still had a friend. I had no soundboard. I had to get permission to go to my grandfather's funeral. Oh wow. Oh wow. I had no sounding board. I had to get permission to go to my grandfather's funeral. Diddy, Puff, you was that controlling, you couldn't let that lady go to her granddaddy's funeral? You could let her go to her granddaddy's funeral? Now somebody pop you upside your head for that. The jury was shown emails with D-Rock. You could express yourself, right? I reached out to him. So he's asking, could you express yourself with D-Rock? Child. They be eating these companies up on there. They sure do. They don't waste no time. They be tearing them up. Don't get a job over here because they don't pay you on time. They don't do that. I be like, dang. They be going in on them people over there. I can't believe, and ain't none of y'all saying nothing, but I can't believe that this, I can't believe it because he tried to change his name. He didn't change his name so many times. His name is originally Sean Combs. People called him Diddy. People called him Puff. People call him Puff Daddy. People call him Diddy. People call him all kinds of stuff. So I can absolutely believe that he changed his birthday. And I believe his cuckoo mama probably told him it was a good idea. On June 22nd of 2014, Mia reposted an Instagram post Sean Diddy Combs published about her birthday. Sean posted a photo of them together and said, besides every great man is a great woman. He added, P.S. Sorry, I was acting crazy last night. He had threatened my life on the phone the night before, and I guess this was his apology, Mia testified. So we can't see that he a monster. It goes on to say that in her repost, she wrote, nicest caption ever. Thanks, Puff. I love you. You've shown me the world. Defense attorney Brian Steele asked Mia if she reposted this, even though she said that Combs had threatened her life and traumatized her for years. Yes, of course, she testified. Child. Here. Let me see. Oh, let me not do that. Cause wait a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, so objection time frame. I reached out to him. Okay. The jury was shown emails. Okay, we read that piece. What is this? My friends at Funny or Die, I'm in the video. And what did you write? You know you are a celebrity when you are spraying champagne at Funny or Die. And what is this? My birthday post for Justin, Puff's son. I agree with this person right here. These are questions that, I don't believe the defense has anything. Unless y'all gonna come back from lunch and really chew this thing up, you have nothing. I mean, nothing. Keep asking these same stupid questions that we already at this point know the answer to. We know why she stayed. We know why she did this, and we know why she did that. Get to the point, Steele. Now, why on God's green earth did I just mention lunch, and then here y'all go over here talking about 20 wings for $20 over there at Wingstop? Nope. Ain't doing it. All right, let's get into this piece. Sean Diddy Combs' former assistant Mia said that she had friends outside of her job, but that she didn't get to see them or speak to them. I did not have any external sounding board, she said. Defense attorney Brian Steele suggested that she could have reached out to them if she wanted to. No, there was absolutely no time, and I had to get permission to leave or do things, she responded. I had to beg to go to my they put grandma, but grandpa's funeral. It says that Mia said that she was fearful for her own safety when Combs was unhappy. I was in fear anytime that Puff was not happy because I wanted to make sure that he was because then I was safe, she testified. Let me see. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh no. No. All right, y'all. Breaking news. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna take this down real quick, cause they getting ready to go to lunch, y'all. Oh man, this is sad. Hold on. Wow. See, this is why we gotta get it right with our family members that we really do love and care for. We gotta get it right. We gotta get it right. This is about to make me cry. For real. All right, y'all. Breaking news. Brian McKnight's son has passed away. The one that was battling cancer. Hold on. Okay. Brian McKnight's son, the one that, accused him, of course, of what he did, and he was battling cancer. He did pass away. Let me share this screen. All right. Shout out to, thank you for sending this to me. Because I wouldn't have saw it until later. Let's get into it, y'all. This is sad. And it's Nico McKnight who had, what is this fool saying? I don't like him, but.
I said to myself I wasn't going to post about this. And as the day wore on, I realized that how could I not post about this? This morning I found out that my nephew, Nico McKnight, passed away.
Oh, this Brian McKnight, bro.
Bravely battling cancer for the last 2 years or so. And I have a lot of feelings right now. I'm not going off a script or anything like that. I'm just going to be raw with how I'm feeling. Nico was one of those amazing kids who was quirky and curious and ridiculously talented. Amazing singer, an amazing guitar player, had a great eye, was a photographer. And just one of those kids that, at least in my estimation, was somebody you always wanted to be around. And so it really sucks that he's no longer with us. So all dead. And I will also say, probably one of the reasons why I wasn't going to post about it is I post a lot of things, but I don't post a lot of really, really serious subject things, or certainly family things. And I wanted to post this about Nico, about his legacy, about how amazing he is, and not about what some of you may have heard about, the family drama that has existed for quite some time in our family. I'm not here to discuss that or to talk about how that happened or why it happened. This is not the time or the place, but what I will say is, in any situation, there's always at least 3 sides to a story. There's my side, your side, and the truth. And the truth a lot of times is somewhere in between. So here's the thing. And I don't know exactly what was going on there. I know what I've seen. I know what I've heard from all parties involved. And I try not to judge. I just try to be as loving to each person as I can.
I'm gonna drag your brother though.
Apparently there's so much hurt going on, or was so much hurt going on.
I'm gonna drag.
And a lot of things didn't get resolved. And again, I want to go back to Nico. I know that kid had a lot inside, a lot eating at him for a long, long, long time. That may have.
So Nico posted this in 2024. He said, when I was about to die in the hospital from complications from my cancer. By the way, and I'm not saying this in regards to Nico, but y'all, when we have certain illnesses and certain things going on, stop calling it yours. Stop calling it yours. It really ain't yours. It's not yours. Okay? So my cancer, my diabetes, my this, my that. Stop saying it. Stop saying that. Stop saying my. Stop claiming that thing over your life like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel a ways when we say that. Like, you know? Anyway, moving on. Complications from my cancer. I just wanted to bury the hatchet and hear him say he loves me and that he told me he couldn't abruptly tell me that he loves me. Still cuts so deep. Now, y'all, this was last year in 2024. We were bad children, sure, yes, but my sisters have always deserved better. They don't deserve this outright disrespect. Hate us all day. You don't get to be a piece of shit forever and still skate by with all that we know. We've saved this man from federal prison. That's all I'm going to say. But after all of this, I still love him so much because I know he's pretty much saying that there's my dad somewhere. But he's a drone now. So effing sad. Miss you, Dad, Marcus. And then he put his real name. And then he put Superman. Listen, y'all, this is sad. And this is very evident on why. Listen, I always say this, and I'm trying to get better because I'm preaching to the choir when I say this too. I have an issue with one of my siblings, one of my sisters. And I have always said that because we don't know what tomorrow holds, I can be cordial. I can do my part. You know what I mean? But I'm basically saying, y'all, let's at least just try to make sure that we're at least on cordial paths with our family, because when they do die, you do not get that time back to try to make things right. You don't get that time back. So and we never know. We never know when things are going to happen, how things are going to happen. So let's just try to fix it as much as we can. I know that there are some people that you probably like, I ain't fixing nothing with them. Understandable. But if we can some sort of way try to get on some level ground, that would be great. You know what I mean? I think with this situation with Brian McKnight ain't, he's a dog. Okay. I want to be clear about that. The way you have treated your children is absolutely insane. And I would have liked for Brian to come out and say something before his uncle did. Now, see, this proves to me, if the uncle heard it, I'm sure Brian heard that his son passed. And by all means, you don't need no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As much as you done to him, should have ran down here and although you don't need to apologize to us, because that's something you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life. But you should have came down here and I don't follow him, so I don't know if he posted a tribute to his son or not. I don't know. But Brian, you got a lot of healing to do, and you need to fix it with your other kids because you just never know. And let me move on before I cuss you out. I'm just gonna move on. Let's move on. Can't say how I know, but there was reconciliation since this post. Oh, was there? Okay, if that was the case, then that's good. I mean, not by the way that the uncle is talking though, because he's saying that the uncle is saying that it won't. It's pretty much what he's saying. That's what I got from what he's saying. I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna just say this. Brian, you need to come publicly and say something and all of that. No, I'm not saying that I just deleted my post. I don't want no smoke. Why you say you don't want no smoke? I ain't gonna give you no smoke. I mean, if they fixed it, they fixed it, and that's a good thing. But according to the it didn't sound like they fixed it. It didn't sound like they fixed it. But if they did, that's a good thing. If they didn't, I love you too, baby. If they didn't, it should be an example on how to go about, these types of things. Because it's sad. The public didn't know that they fixed anything. And I'm not saying that they have to come down here and tell us either. But anyway, if you got something going on with your family, fix it if you can. And notice I said fix it if you can. Okay? Anyway, rest in peace, Nico. Rest in peace, rest in peace. I think that is really sad, though. All right, let's get back into this. Okay, so we left off with her birthday post to Justin. Okay. Here we go. And this one, it was a Ciroc promo. Hashtag. You are in it with Mr. Combs. Yes. Do you ever say anything that Mr. Combs violated you? Never. Here, Puff and Jimmy Levine. Legends. He traumatized you? Yes. Still. Still. You wrote, watch Puff tonight on Fuse today. I convinced him to make a door on his TV set and called it the Diddy door. You post a picture of the person who has ruined your life and my boss. Who made you post this? No one. I want this to move on. How did you forget about walking up? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Okay. How do you forget about waking up with a man on top, having his way with you? I was in fear of upsetting him. The moments others. I'm not understanding this. Moment other than when. Okay. So she said that I was in fear of upsetting him. The moments other than when we were best friends. How are you best friends with a man you say R-worded you? Ask my therapist. What did you write? F off, patron, with a photo of Puff dancing with his tequila. And in this photo, Mr. Combs is close to you. Yes. Are you producing the show? Funny or Die did it, but I wasn't getting producer credits, or I was getting producer credits. Child, Can we get a sidebar? We will give the jurors their lunch break. We'll stay and hash it out. All rise, and the jurors and Mia exit for lunch. Child, it is. I don't know. This Friday is giving me. It's doing a lot on this Good Friday. All right. So they getting another extended lunch. I'm about to take mine too. Okay. I'm doing a bunch of things at a time. All right, y'all. Listen. So we're gonna go ahead and break. I'll be back around 2:30 this evening, and we'll go ahead and finish up Mia's testimony. I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna keep her till 4:00 today, or they'll be in court for 4:00, which is why I think that they are taking these 45-minute lunches for that purpose. So, all right, y'all. With that being said, I am going to end this one here. We've been live for about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours, and then we'll be back this evening. I'm getting ready. As soon as I get done with this live or end this live, I'll go ahead and set one up. Also, I am gonna go live here in a minute to talk about some housewife stuff. So if you guys are interested, then tune in. If not, I understand, and I'll catch you back a little bit later.